election no dia ban no ye fa nse aka be 28 days bi pe bansemu a o my drop no so baka ya last 2 months ebe wu mu se Kennedy Agyapong wa will draw from the race no edi ni tuma akobo Kennedy Agyapong bye ya na ye fair no o confirm ye say no and I say o deny ye say no enye sanete sisi ya no the assembly wom esa training say Honorable Yaw Adutwum also say wa draw from the race no edi tuma akobo Kennedy Agyapong no eno so no ye push no also say enye sanete hwe adekwanchi a menye hu say Honorable Yaw Adutwum die no ye no kro ne say but ebe no kro but they may come out and deny and say I say Reverend Kusi Boafo no ne kasa e man no ye campaign pan e de ma Yaw Adutwum se sia no wa withdraw abaka Japan ho e ho na ya me hu no ba obeti say se ko ba Japan se wa ko ba nko ye no na esumas no they know say omu wini and they know so say chances ahead for them no enya dia ometime wini abedio omampani biemtu no omonsa ase no na omo nante yanda jin campaign e de make Japan let's watch full video ba ye bosa ababa
31st January NPP amayoko no wo koyi nipa ba ko pe woni wo mo animu sa presidential candidate na say general election edrus na Ghana for genetum a wa be president na MPP for promise of abaye no emu sembe bre na yakokoda sorry ya sa wo hwe wo ballot no so a Ken Ohene Agyapong Brian Achiampong Mahmoud Baumia Yaw Adutwum and Akwabena Agyapong yakokoda sorry ya a Dr. Yaw Adutwum Brian Achiampong so na o take kokoko adanya ayi me yana so makomo ho bom adom support ekwakota Kennedy Agyapong achi na asemi eya no kwa na senya no kre ye de ati ye si na ebe ye den na asemi abamusa nipo kasa na eba Dr. Yaw Adutwum ne ye nyina emu a wono ena wonimu ye pa wo ka eye final and to say ono akasa be na no aka no asemi kra eye allege Daniel Oponchireme aka KOD me ma fisha pa minua
I think come to any opinion
semi Dr. Yaw Adutwum we no monyafo the image and e pese ya tanishe e ma kan e popular ana sede e no kra na senya no kra
I mean I did come in self Dr. Yaw Adutwum akachi e ma watiefo no ahwefo na em say Dr. Yaw Adutwum e danso empo e wo afefo on omo e play banka tumi ana tanka tufo e dibre nyina e ba ne santi no bebe na no mo hwe ni mu se e na wati mu aka me we di atem we to am pia we kan we obi e hwe ni mu se nka Dr. Yaw Adutwum so de na no betum bi na nka e ka se mi nyina ya bro bebe ne Dr. Yaw Adutwum ayi ne ho asiwo se ono de to do kaka se twi tia obi pa de onka semne na ni so ade hu kase a wo Ghana eni mpo ye MPP oso ko kwa manyoko no nkwa na obi ku so aton na bebe na hu say no say Dr. Yaw Adutwum hu ya ehu ana bonika so beka say he has become a force to reckon with bebe na hu say ya we ya Dr. Yaw Adutwum be ya from because Ghana for na say ye delegate bebe na mo so mo pekendi ni onu de undi atem na obetimi aka party ni enu abom ana say ntoko esi obetimi aka party na bom yet you are going to 2028 I will be an initial so do you know Dr. Yaw Adutwum dance and no one amount for that Lagos ya post near man is zero so on the way Dr. Yaw Adutwum mercy from then the support any more cordon candidates are going to go so we be some cannot if work any ashafo any delegate I of fine so to say Dr. Yaw Adutwum see from Oguso Awon initial Oguso Bobon I said, cut delegates be electing a semper, any a person of two years. If you my Ghana now, Opeta and party for no to Nebi. It mean a drum weapons, so I bet me a kind one boom. abedi tumi aba osun Kwamenyoko 2028.
Eti asami a wokan ni nyina ne tofa bono. O bono tofa ega amaye no.
Atuma yakan ya se sebe ensemo a ekọ so se Dr. Yaw Adutwum from the support akotai candidate ba ko ti no ko bia ni am be se me ka kire delegate nyina se candidate ekọ nyina ipa na ni so ade hu eso nipa o tista bi mo bo won faase nipa o betimi ya disu asema sai mai nipa o betimi ma delegate on the party net from 92 a onya hwefiri mu no nipa o betimi di sai ni so ade hu ana se nda so na sa baba Dr. Yaw Adutwum ye nyina ye ntanati na opepombo so ye to so ade asaba ko nyanko tinto na fa Dr. Yaw Adutwum ndi eni men ko ditumi e ma osuno Kwamenyoko 2028.
Eti asema ne na social media say opanyina pagya ne sa akota Ken echi no enya no kre
Ebese mi susu pay ezi twini anim da wa e monche okre ena me de tujan se nuk asem nukre bia nim Dr. Yaw Adutwum guso mna me no kase guso obo ne ntobo awa asante man temu a oye wi 47 consensus ni nyina
eti ede na bema wo bi anyway aba bonten so
ena me di kan se no bebre na ko hu se Dr. Yaw Adutwum akoye nipa bia akoye threat na bebre na se nipa we de bia udi na temu ka no wansem mo ne kra no me ya no nso ndi atemu bi na ochena bia ka se o nyina e oti pemba ko wi di atemu na wi di atemu
ya kono echen afofro no enye sanity
kwa akoye akono bebre a delegate ne ka se nipa o de din bre no ho ase wa ni so ade hu dia ene na ye betra na ntoko we abe ku party na 2028 ya sabet na fie bi de ene ne enkofa Dr. Yaw Adutwum fi said 2 million yepe ne wonya flag break keke ne yepe yi no you
also not sure if the honorable for saying what how you aban me or be correct me. I'm not sure so trouble my chief of staff no ne catch and say all returning brand or minor to answer some questions. I have not seen any such letter from the outfit of the chief of staff. I am very sure say the chief of staff is very much aware and on notice say the honorable Kennedy is out of the jurisdiction due to medical situations.
It's Ebra Wabakom.
Right.
What Edema the then chief of staff
2nd January.
Departure. Now the current chief of staff
Enyamaye
Intino. Obefi Ghana ne na current chief of staff no hwehwe.
There be. That was on 2nd January. However, no, on 22nd January, another current chief of staff Nabano or someone another letter for the current chief of staff to know say or were outside the jurisdiction for medical operations. Sata no Ghana.
Current one no Ghana.
Watch I know Ghana. That is it. So in some way near course we near January and the office of the special prosecutor by a press conference. Ekeka in same say Kenofoyata aye akose 1 or 2 infractions. Mususu say ebumbra so. They went ahead, fast forward, they went ahead to declare him as a wanted fugitive. In fact, on a press conference, they were working for Yata through the lawyers. At Trokoma, the special prosecutor said, working for Yata and notify a biner of the day, say, on medical checkup kakra. Then so present on any year virtual discussion, virtual interrogation are all available. They should arrange for a virtual interrogation. But what OSP no honor can say on the virtual interrogation that he needs the physical presence of Honorable Kennedy. Until back and forth of virtual interrogation, in the anchor baby. Fast forward now, Office of the Special Prosecutor, and it's a second press conference. It declared as a wanted fugitive. It declared as a wanted fugitive. No later, they knock or two FBI red notice, so wanted notice, so Interpol red notice, so. Later now, yet say the lawyers and so are contested. So the numbers say a year free. As he saying, what we know is that Attorney General is very much interested in the matter. As he said, Attorney General ne can update on the matter. In the initial stages, now the Office of the Special Prosecutor and yes, but you see, we accused and now OSP accused Kennedy of stealing and other things in January. As a January, and filed charges against Kennedy. As a January, no court of competent jurisdiction here and say Kennedy Agyapong ewi o mainisika. The Constitution in Article 90 is super clear. Say a person is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Okay, criminal jurisprudence where Ghana has in the law supports the indolent. So the law supports the suspect or the accused person, because the criminal jurisprudence need to say the entire republic or the entire state and the nipa baako na kwa jina court. Into the law is structured in the way say we nipa ni edo kwa jina court. The law ni jina wechi because of mining edo kwa jina court. In a constitution, or one constitution, in their wisdom and conviction, this Article 19 clearly and unambiguously say a person is presumed innocent until proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction, and not until proven guilty by the Attorney General or the Office of the Special Prosecutor or the Special Prosecutor himself. Into a court in a bit to me, it say, as soon as you are not benting, we did bonnet and now undi bonnet. In the instance of Kenofuyata, court bia M1 is a we did bonnet. Then your press conference can say we will Minisika India go ahead and declare as a wanted fugitive. We hear extradition act Ghana Yawana. It is also clear. Say even crown answer na we to maka say will be a wanted fugitive. Ebia ya charge na ebia ebu say and a court are convicting a bruise of serving the sentence. Or Johnny and all dodge from the sentence. The classical example you said in Temaklu. And so if you want a fugitive from justice, then it is Madam said in Temaklu. We share extradition act now and how it describes persons who are supposed or persons who are fugitive from justice. The situation clearly links to the Madam said in Temaklu, and I said the situation of Madam said in Temaklu. In the first place, I think some declaration of Kenofuyata as a wanted fugitive was in bad taste. It was in bad taste totally, and an idea Mimi Susu said it was even against the fundamental human rights of Kenofuyata. And again, they say a point now you wanna. The extradition clearly from a legal point of view doesn't rest with the Attorney General. She said it rests with the US Secretary of State. But the Attorney General and any Office of the Special Prosecutor, no will be an he said no, the discretion is with the U.S. Secretary of State. Say, Obe decided say Yenfa Kenofuyata ambra Ghana, and I say man Yenfa name Ghana. And like Honorable Fuseni rightly espoused, say it would depend on certain factors. One of the critical factors will be says Kenofuyata Ghana Obenya fair trial and now Onya fair trial. And now we know say as at the time I ain't charging Kenofuyata or court krano. Ya press conference akase nipa no ye for a declared wanted fugitive. Running prejudicial public commentaries. And he said, let me use this platform to say this categorically. Say all the persons encouraging the learned and respected Attorney General to hold press conferences during, before and during prosecution, they are preparing him for failure. Because some of these public utterances, and then they informing the U.S. Secretary of State, and they say, "Adiana ekoso about Kenofuyata niya." It is more of politics rather than law. Because abaya sisa, and abaya sisa, and we are also monitoring the legal jurisprudence of this country. Abaya sisa, you know, quickly ni ya filing no prosequa in some cases, and quickly ni ya de perceived say ya de members of the former administration here arrange omo before court. It is normally near Nyoma ebe contribute to inform the US Secretary of State amane who say Kenofuyata yakase ombra Ghana fair trial ye de fair trial and onye bi. And the reason why I'm saying say fair trial no is under threat is because there seems to be a sudden partner under abai we are abai ne say or year reset. I mean them who ni say reset na year reverse who na dey economy say. And I'm saying this from a legal point of view because say yechewa say what committee offense bia even though the constitution is you are presumed innocent until proven guilty no the ebe say law enforcement agencies no omochewa no mama bail condition na omuni pepe say you cannot fulfill or you do not have the capacity to fulfill the bail condition. Your more bail condition na ye do what to afiase ya incarcerate for close to 30 days, for close to 2 months, for close to 3 months. A classical example is Honorable Fuseni Donko. Nipa no wo ho ansa na oba. Anase ni mpanifo no mo baby a wo national service ansa na sisi nyame adom ono nso wo ho no. Honorable Esibe any gift your worry. Jacob na it may interest you to know say Honorable Esibe eda yoko custody close to 3 months. Obia ye say o you presumed innocent until proven guilty no. Obia court bianca say we di body no you did not to custody for 3 months adentia
so our lawyer for nti den na lawyer for no different.
So the question is adentia because you arranging it to court and a man a draconian and unreasonable bail condition of 800 million Ghana cedis sabe tafrache yeah it them when you mean say obi our property here worth 800 million Ghana cedis. Into this bail condition need to be so clearly you are trying to communicate that to the person say you are using bail as a pre-trial punishment. Again, Ejakwabna on the same point. Obi to say Kwabna Dubu anya ye arranging wo court. Ono so say ye mani da yoko custody for 33 days. Obi aye say or you presumed innocent until proven guilty. It happened in the case of Chemawun to me, it happened in the case of Hanan, it happened in the case of Provenza. And that is the trend that is going on. And the US for no monitor the legal jurisprudence or the legal space or the prosecution space of this country. They clearly draw the but one irresistible conclusion. Say no rule of law you are done as a tool for political convenience.
Just when say America for na wono ehunu say ebia ya temu no esinto wo ho say me kanesa na so mu pan so say the course of the panel di boni ampanyampa won ba kaso di panel di boni ampanyampa no so di boni na omususu se ebia yatemu no chima kakra wontu na ncho manema.
Right, that's a very good question. But you see, it doesn't lie within the US Department of State to determine whether or not to be a Diboni or not being Diboni. It doesn't lie in the mouth or in the discretion of any other person. Yeah, including the Attorney General, the respected Attorney General, and the OSP, to determine whether or not say Obi Diboni or no being Diboni. What they can do is to present the fact to a court of competent jurisdiction for the court to determine say Nipani Diboni and Nipani Diboni. And in the US Department of State, it is not their job. It is not within their power. It is not within their discretion to determine the guilt or otherwise of Honorable Kenufo-Yatta. However, what is within their discretion is to determine whether or not Kenufo-Yatta will be subjected to fair trial, whether or not Kenufo-Yatta no obenya attention, whether or not Kenufo-Yatta by young command bail condition of 500 million Ghana cedis are ultimately for failing to meeting the neighbor to NIB, OSP, and Yoko for 2 months, 3 months. That is what the US Department of State will consider. And will draw the conclusion said based on they see in recent times, based on precedent, the Kenufo-Yatta bar on fair trial as espoused in our 1990s.
It's a judiciary no judiciary needy. Said judiciary no
I am one of the persons I have said times without number. Say me, I have utmost belief in the judiciary. I am part of the judiciary. I am an officer of the
that until say maybe a court workers will depend on the body. Obi ntumi kase wo di boni nti Attorney General de ko na so nipa ni boni a say ya judiciary bi di ampanya pa say jini di a wo so nipa ni boni na me judiciary na me jimi di me so me madwuma pepepe nti no so de baba say me nipa na di boni so ni boni o court na be kire nti say kase ebi a onipa no enya fair trial that means say na judiciary no be si jina no obebu nipa na tem no ya nyini Jacob Bonny, they tell me power and panis or question now will be an excellent question again. But the point here is that we are not talking about the trial process. We are talking about the pre-trial process. Because a prosecution and as a trial no is in various stages. Courtroom prosecution here just one leg. Right from the time of arrest, of the fair trial provisions has been activated. The American is a bail, no, they're using as a pre-trial punishment. As an you do the purpose in our court, they 2 months because it's to fulfill bail condition. But what is the mechanism? But it is a problem do one case near classical example. But it is a case I come once in me. So our court. But law enforcement agencies need the imposing bail condition. I'm a court not varying it twice. Law enforcement agency Yoko Emma is bail condition of 800 million cedis. High court never varied by 623 million. Later the lawyers could plead Emma the about 120 million Ghana cedis. And the bail now come once a month. The bail is being used as a pre-trial punishment, as a means to antagonize and punish supposed accused persons even before they are arraigned in court. Okay, but that's it.